Welcome, adventurers and lore seekers. Today, we delve into the legendary halls of Gauntlgrym, undoubtedly one of the most iconic dwarven strongholds in all of Dungeons & Dragons history. Hidden deep beneath the forested north, Gauntlgrym's name evokes tales of lost grandeur, mighty kings, and powers that shaped the fate of the realms above and below. Now, Gauntlgrym sits beneath the trees of the Neverwinter Wood, just east of the city of Neverwinter. Its origins stretch back over 4,000 years to the days of Delzun, the so-called North Kingdom, the greatest dwarven empire the North has ever known. Founded by Delzun dwarves, Gauntlgrym was their crowning city, a marvel of engineering and metallurgy. But Gauntlgrym's true significance comes not just from its glory as a dwarven city, but from what lies at its heart, the legendary Forge of Gauntlgrym. This ancient magical forge was said to channel the primal forces of the elemental plane of fire, imbuing weapons and armor with unmatched power, and even being capable of forging artifacts. The secret to Gauntlgrym's incredible power is the primordial slumbering in its depths. A primordial is a near-divine titan, a being from the dawn of creation itself. The dwarves built their forge around this dormant force, harnessing its fiery essence, but this would have dire consequences when the power beneath was disturbed. Despite its grand design and the miracles wrought within, Gauntlgrym's history is riddled with loss. The city was abandoned and lost after a drow attack and an uprising by Dwarga and other Underdark denizens. Over centuries, its true location faded into legend, and even the greatest historians believed it lost. For ages, tales spread of Gauntlgrym as a lost utopia, a city of gleaming halls and endless riches. Bards sung of its vanished halls, and many adventuring parties and entire dwarven clans searched for centuries. However, Gauntlgrym's magical wards and sheer isolation meant few ever came close. The city's rediscovery is a fairly recent event in Forgotten Realms chronology. It was the legendary King Brunor Battlehammer who, after many years and with the help of companions like Drizzt Do'Urden, ultimately uncovered the city's location and led an expedition to reclaim it, though at tremendous cost and with new threats awakened. Few realize how integral Gauntlgrym is to the events surrounding the city of Neverwinter. Its ancient forges once supplied the city above with magic weapons and even warmth, thanks to subterranean fire vents that percolated upwards. Many of Neverwinter's greatest wonders are in fact dwarven inventions from Gauntlgrym. Architecturally, Gauntlgrym is staggering. Miles of vast halls, glittering with mithril and gold, are filled with intricate statuary and runes of power. The famous Hall of Heroes alone is large enough to hold 1,000 dwarves, with monuments commemorating centuries of kings and champions. But Gauntlgrym isn't just halls and forges, it's a fortress. Defences include cunning arcane traps, hidden passageways, and guardian golems left by the ancient Delzun to repel invaders. These security measures continue to vex explorers to this day, as many are still deadly and fully active. Within the lore, the fate of Gauntlgrym's original inhabitants remains mysterious. Some were slain in the chaos of the city's fall, others escaped into the Underdark, and a persistent legend claims that certain royal ghosts linger, bound to their city until it is truly restored to its glory days. When King Brunor reclaimed Gauntlgrym, he faced the challenge of resealing the primordial. This required ancient rituals and the efforts of both dwarves and their elven allies, a rare example of cross-racial cooperation in a world often riven by old grievances. The restored stability of Gauntlgrym stabilized the region above. Gauntlgrym continues to be a coveted prize not just for dwarves, but for many Underdark factions. The Drow houses, Grey Dwarves, and even the Illithids have all, at times, schemed to seize its heart, whether to use the primordial as a weapon or to plunder the city's hidden vaults. It's believed that the city still contains vast treasures and potent magic. Legendary weapons and enchanted armor, forged at the peak of Dwarven artifice, are said to slumber in vaults that have yet to be rediscovered. Many adventurers have perished to the traps or denizens guarding such relics. In modern campaigns, Gauntlgrym serves as a fantastic adventuring site. Its vastness ensures there are always new passages, monstrous threats, and undisturbed chambers left for adventurers to find. DMs can populate it with lost delvings, political intrigue, and ancient mysteries tied to the primordial's fate. And speaking of the primordial, its awakening during the city's rediscovery sent aftershocks through the Underdark and even to the surface world. The entity is so powerful that its mere stirrings caused earthquakes and magical distortions, threatening both the city of Neverwinter and Gauntlgrym itself. The struggle to control the primordial also informs the balance of power in the north. Those who fail to respect its might risk catastrophic destruction, while the wise seek to either appease or rebind it, often calling upon rare knowledge and ancient magic lost since Delzoun's fall. Culturally, Gauntlgrym is pivotal to the Dwarven clans of the north. To reclaim it is to restore their greatest heritage, and Dwarven longing for their ancient home remains a significant motivator in realm's politics, just as the Hall's loss was a symbol of their decline. Gauntlgrym's return shook Dwarven and Elven relations. For generations, suspicion and occasional hostility coloured their shared history. But the need to work together in the depths fostered new alliances. The city now serves as a potential bridge for peace and joint purpose, albeit uneasily. Rumours persist of powerful artifacts still lost beneath the city. Some tales speak of an axe forged from the primordial's fire, capable of sundering even potent magical wards, and of jewellery imbued with enchantments that have not been replicated since the dawn of Delzoun. The city's lower levels descend into the Underdark, and many passages remain unexplored. Aberrations, fiends, and relics of ancient magical experiments make the deeps of Gauntlgrym perilous even today. Certain sections are rumoured to warp space itself or be haunted by the memories of centuries past. One intriguing feature is the city's immense stone throne, a seat of rulership said to be enchanted with spells preventing anyone but a true heir from sitting upon it safely. Several usurpers and invaders met with gruesome ends, attempting to claim it for themselves, fostering legends of the throne's cursed justice. For Dungeon Masters, Gauntlgrym offers endless opportunities. Noble intrigue between clans vying for the crown, sabotage from Underdark factions, and even threats from the elemental chaos below can form the backbone of adventure arcs spanning entire campaigns. Many believe that the city's original designers left hidden clues to further secrets. Mysterious runes, non-functioning portals, and illusory walls have been found by adventurers, hinting at even deeper layers of the city and its magic still lying dormant, waiting for the worthy to discover. It's worth noting that in the Forgotten Realms timeline, Gauntlgrym's reclamation marked a major step in the renewal of Dwarven presence in the north. Reconstruction efforts have brought rising prosperity, but also attracted attention from ancient enemies and ambitious upstarts, both above ground and below. The returned dwarves continue to wrestle with ancient guardians, constructs, golems, and magical traps designed to protect the halls. Many such wards have malfunctioned after centuries of neglect, making some areas even more dangerous than they were at the city's height. One little-known fact is Gauntlgrym's connection to planar phenomena. Because of the primordial magical energy here is unusually potent. Spellcasters often find spell effects unpredictable or amplified, making the city both alluring and risky for mages seeking power. Finally, let's not forget that Gauntlgrym is a living city once more, with new generations of dwarves, allies, and even non-dwarves seeking their fortunes or a place in its unfolding story. Its fate is still being written, and your party's adventures could shape Gauntlgrym's next great chapter. So when next your campaign heads towards the Neverwinter Wood, remember the storied city that rests beneath. The wonders and dangers of Gauntlgrym are ever present, waiting for brave souls to claim their place in the legend. Safe travels, adventurers, and may your axes stay sharp and your wits sharper.